What is up, everyone, and welcome back. Today we're checking out the band Architects, and the track Hereafter. Architects are a British metalcore band and absolute stalwarts of the genre. And they're a band that I truly have started to enjoy quite a bit recently with requests of them getting on the channel. They just have this ability to mix technicality, precision, quality songwriting, and massive doses of textures and emotions together in these really cohesive tracks. And I find that incredibly appealing and incredibly enjoyable. So let's go ahead and check out the brand new single Hereafter. And here we go. Already getting hit with these ambient textures here. Like the electronics. I like the effects on the voice because I feel like they add something to it. Really interesting drum sound. Incredibly clean, crisp production here. Riffs are certainly very familiar modern metalcore. Great grooves. I wasn't ready for the playing from the established Architects playbook, certainly happening here. Great synth tones over this heavy and percussive riffing. Great shift there. Those rich guitar tones really being treated incredibly well here with the synths. Really love that shift in the drum pattern. It's great accent. His cleans are fantastic. Do really like those guitar accents, but honestly, they're a little buried. Riffs have that incredibly pleasant, incredibly comfortable familiarity, which will make them very easy to grasp to a fan of the band, or a fan of the style. I like that delivery there. His vocal delivery on these aggressive passages is incredibly clean, very concise. Really like those piano textures. I'm actually really starting to like the different effects here. Normally I wouldn't be a fan of them, but they work in the context. The drummer is such a standout here. Got some really creative fills. Lyrics are incredibly powerful. He does such a great job conveying them. The breakdown works because they built into it well. Certainly hearkened to it in the first few bars right before it. Really like those pick scrapes added there. Great video. Highly enjoyable. Really does a great job of making you feel bleak and almost isolated. Absolutely love the way that drummer extended the the passage he was playing throughout where it normally would be. Such a nice addition. All right, that was Architects. The track was Hereafter. Yet another Architects track where I feel like they ended almost too fast. Normally, I'd be completely okay with a 4-minute and 16-second track, but that's one of those tracks that was just so incredibly pleasant and so amazing to listen to that I didn't want it to end. And I wouldn't have minded a few more bars of that incredibly hypnotic and incredibly seductive chorus. They do a great job with the nuances and the little details going on that really add so much more ear candy to the track. Riff-wise, it's more of what you would expect from Architects. They're not reinventing the wheel here. They're not remaking toast. They're just making absolutely amazing toast. You've got all the hallmarks of their sound, and they're on full display. The vocal effects I actually find really enjoyable here. Normally, I don't like that much vocal processing, and I don't like that much pitch-corrected polish, but it adds such a great texture in this context. I really like that semi-clean tone that he uses a lot. It's a really great touch and a great texture, and I think it really helps color the lines they're trying to color, because that's so much of what I feel like this band does is they take that standard modern metalcore framework and they add all of these different accents and ambient textures and nuances to really color what they want the listener to see and experience. And I think that's where these guys are absolutely masterful as a band. And it's just a really enjoyable track. I do feel like the accent guitars are a bit buried in that mix. They are adding a great texture, and I'd like to be able to hear that just a bit more, because I feel like at that point it's getting a touch muddy. But overall, the production's incredibly slick. It's incredibly clean. It's incredible. It's what you expect from modern metalcore and certainly from Architects. So it's a fantastic track. It's very clear they are incredibly happy with their sound and very comfortable in what they are as a band, and they're simply just improving on the blueprint here. And they've done a great job with this track. It was highly enjoyable. I saw it pop up and I decided that I had to do a video on it, because these guys are a band I truly have enjoyed more and more as time has gone on, and I've had a chance to hear more of them. So once again, I got a chance to do an Architect video. I've only done a few. At some point I will certainly do more. Highly enjoyable, great stuff. Can't wait to get my hands on a copy of the record. I think I'm actually really looking forward to it. So I might do more from these guys at some point. Let me know in the comments. I know I've got to get to some Polaris as well, and I think there's a couple more of the modern metalcore bands on tap that I need to get to. So we'll get to that stuff soon. Thank you guys. I love you. Thank you to my law enforcement, military veterans, and first responders for what you do every single day. You're always in my thoughts. I always appreciate you. As always, you have been awesome. I have been Baldman. I'll see you in the next one. Be excellent to each other and keep headbanging.